Welcome. In this presentation, we will discuss how to bootstrap your new childcare business and independently start a business using your own funds, a little creativity, and a lot of hard work. The information contained here has been prepared by Civitas Strategies on behalf of the New Mexico Early Childhood Education and Care Department, West, and Growing Up New Mexico, and is not intended to constitute legal, tax, or financial advice. The Civitas Strategies team has used reasonable efforts in collecting, preparing, and providing this information, but does not guarantee its accuracy, completeness, adequacy, or currency. The publication and distribution of this information is not intended to create, and receipt does not constitute an attorney-client or any other advisory relationship. Reproduction of this information is expressly prohibited. Only non-commercial uses of this work are permitted. Let's face it, starting a new childcare business is expensive, from licensing fees and facility costs to staffing requirements and stringent safety regulations. The financial investment involved in opening a childcare business, whether it's home-based or a center, can be overwhelming. Today we will discuss what bootstrapping is, the benefits and challenges of bootstrapping, and steps for how to begin. Coming up with the funding necessary to get your business up and running may seem daunting, so much so that you may consider taking out a loan or taking on investors to help you out. While this option works for many childcare businesses, it's not for everyone. Some childcare entrepreneurs prefer to, or have to, start up and grow their business without any external funding or investments. This approach to starting your business is called bootstrapping, an unusual term that simply refers to starting and growing a business with little or no external funding and instead relying solely on personal resources and revenue generated by the business itself. Bootstrapping your childcare business is hard work and comes with plenty of challenges, but it also comes with plenty of rewards. By relying on your own funds and resources to start your childcare business, you allow yourself more freedom and flexibility over your venture, less debt, and greater profit. With a combination of resourcefulness, creativity, and hard work, you'll be well on your way to owning and operating a successful childcare business. While bootstrapping comes with its challenges, it can be an empowering and fulfilling journey for many entrepreneurs. It fosters a strong sense of ownership, encourages resourcefulness, and can lead to a more sustainable and resilient business in the long term. Here are some of the benefits that come with bootstrapping. One benefit is financial independence. By avoiding external funding, you are not burdened by debt, interest payments, or the pressure to provide quick returns to investors. This financial freedom enables you to focus on long-term growth and sustainable development. Another is complete ownership and control. When you bootstrap your childcare business, you retain full ownership and control over the direction and decision-making process. This allows you to make choices aligned with your vision and values without having to answer to external investors. Bootstrapping forces you to become more resourceful and creative, which leads to a leaner and more efficient operation. With limited funding, you learn to prioritize essential expenses, streamline operations, and find innovative ways to grow without excessive spending. You can also focus on your families. Bootstrapping encourages you to concentrate on building a customer-centered business model. When your revenue directly comes from satisfied customers, the families for whom you provide care, you have a strong incentive to provide exceptional services that meets their needs and exceeds expectations. Bootstrapping sounds great, right? For some childcare business owners, it is. However, It's essential to carefully weigh the pros and cons based on your business idea, market conditions, and personal preference before deciding on the best approach for your venture. Some of the downsides to bootstrapping include: there is a risk of burnout. As the owner operator of your childcare business, you are likely to find yourself wearing multiple hats, handling everything from management and administrative tasks to providing direct care to children. This workload can lead to a burnout, potentially affecting the quality of care and your overall business performance. There may be slower growth trajectory. Without external funding, your childcare business may experience slower growth compared to competitors who secure investments. A lack of sufficient capital can impede expansion plans, hinder marketing efforts, and delay the implementation of necessary improvements. You may have a limited marketing budget. Marketing is essential for attracting new families to your childcare business. Bootstrapping may limit your ability to invest in advertising, which can hinder your outreach efforts and visibility in the community. Despite the shortcomings, many childcare business owners find bootstrapping an effective, efficient way to start their business. If you want to bootstrap your childcare business, there are key activities you should undertake before and after you launch your business. Before you launch your childcare business, there are 3 ways to start bootstrapping. Begin by creating a comprehensive business plan. Invest the time it takes to build a simple one-page business plan that outlines your vision, target market, services offered, pricing structure, marketing strategies, and financial projections. This plan will help you set appropriate goals and give you an idea of how to go about starting your new childcare business. This will help you be clear on the market and costs. Have a graduated budget. Many startup businesses assume a full capacity budget from day one. For example, let's say a center has 5 classrooms. They could opt to open all 5 on day one. However, that means they are likely paying for empty or low enrollment classrooms. Alternatively, that same center could start with 2 classrooms open while they work to fill the others. Having a budget that clearly marks the costs as they slowly move to full capacity can guide you to know the resources you really need to start your business. You can also tap into free or very low cost resources. When you start out, don't hesitate to ask for help from friends and family. The first thing you may think of is asking for low or no interest loans, but more easily, you could ask for their time or skills. For example, you could ask your cousin who is a bookkeeper to help you set up your accounts. One childcare business owner offered friends pizza to help her set up her playground equipment. Also, don't hesitate to ask them for donations of toys and books. They are likely going to be glad to get them out of their house, and it will reduce your startup costs. Finally, also consider bartering opportunities with other businesses or individuals. For example, a center offered a few months of free childcare to one parent in exchange for their professional help as a plumber. Once you open, you can continue to grow through bootstrapping using 4 more strategies. First, utilize the iron triangle. Developed by the national organization, the Opportunities Exchange, the Iron Triangle is a financial model consisting of 3 components: full enrollment, full fee collection, and the ability to cover per child costs with revenue. These elements are interconnected and must be equally considered when creating a childcare business's budget. Full enrollment refers to maximizing the number of children attending the childcare business to ensure optimal revenue generation. It's essential to base the budget on staffed capacity rather than licensed capacity, and set achievable enrollment targets such as 85% to avoid financial losses. Full fee collection emphasizes the importance of collecting fees from families on time and in full. Delayed or incomplete payments hinder revenue generation, so clear expectations should be set for families, and childcare software with online payment options can streamline the process. The third aspect is whether the business's revenue can cover the per child cost. It involves determining the cost per child and comparing it with the fees charged to families. The fees must either equal or exceed the per child cost to avoid financial shortfalls. While the iron triangle is vital for financial success at any stage of childcare business development, it can be crucial in bootstrapping a startup since it will help you to maximize the revenue you have coming into your business and allow you to promptly address any gaps in your budget. Second, utilize low or no cost marketing to bring your business to full enrollment. Marketing a childcare business on a low or no budget requires creativity, resourcefulness, and a focus on engaging with the local community. Here are some cost-effective marketing strategies for promoting your business. Word of mouth referrals. Encourage satisfied families and your staff to spread the word to their friends, family, and neighbors. Word of mouth referrals can be highly effective in attracting new families. If you offer financial incentives, consider a discount on care, which will cost you less than cash, or cash contingent on a 90 or 100-day enrollment. That way you have time to bring in revenue from the new family to cover the costs. Partnerships with local businesses. Collaborate with local businesses such as pediatrician's office, beauty salons, schools, and community centers to share information about your childcare business. Offer to display brochures or flyers in their establishments or to give their employees discounts or preference on wait lists to attract more families. Social media presence. Create and maintain a strong presence on social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and X. Share photos, videos, and updates about activities, facilities, and staff. Engage with families and the community by responding to comments and messages promptly. Community events and fairs. Participate in local community events and fairs to raise awareness about your childcare business. Set up a booth with engaging activities for children and informative materials for families. For example, one center printed flyers and went to an area garage sale to share them with shopping families. Host open houses. Organize regular open houses where prospective families can tour the facility, meet the staff, and ask questions. You can even use Facebook Live and other streaming options to do virtual open houses and tours. Testimonials and reviews. Request positive reviews and testimonials from your satisfied families and feature them on your website or social media. Positive feedback from current and past families can build trust and credibility within your community. Local media coverage. Write and submit press releases to local newspapers or community newsletters about significant events or achievements at your childcare business. Third, you can use just-in-time hiring and ordering. Just-in-time hiring and ordering are business strategies commonly used by small businesses to optimize their operations and reduce costs. These strategies aim to streamline processes and resources to meet demand efficiently without unnecessary access. Just-in-time hiring refers to the practice of hiring employees only when they are needed to meet immediate business demands. Instead of hiring a large workforce in advance, small businesses using this approach will hire employees as demand for their products or services increases. As mentioned in your pre-launch strategies, you can create a budget to help guide you when you hire new employees. Always having a wait list can be a big help since it can provide families committed to using your services before you hire and expand capacity. Just-in-time ordering involves purchasing inventory or materials only when they are needed for production or immediate sales. Childcare businesses using this approach aim to minimize inventory holding costs and reduce the risk of inventory being lost to spoilage or age. Both of these strategies can help you maximize your cash on hand. However, they also require careful planning, accurate forecasting, and strong communication with suppliers and employees to ensure successful implementation. Finally, watch your cash flow. Put simply, cash flow is the movement of money into your business through revenue and out of it through expenses. Monitoring your cash flow is always important since it helps you ensure you have enough cash on hand to pay bills, employees, and suppliers, while also allowing for growth and investment. It is even more important for bootstrappers since you are trying to keep your operation as lean as possible as you start up. Accordingly, you will want to focus on bringing revenue in as quickly as possible and paying bills as slowly as you can to ensure you have the cash you need. When working on bootstrapping a startup, there are several places you can turn to for help and support. Whenever possible, tap into your personal and professional networks, seeking advice and guidance from the experienced entrepreneurs, mentors, or industry experts you know. Online communities and forums dedicated to startups and bootstrapping also provide valuable insights and a platform for networking with like-minded individuals. Local business organizations, startup incubators, and accelerators often offer resources, mentorship programs, and workshops tailored to bootstrap startups. Additionally, there are numerous online resources, including blogs, podcasts, and educational platforms that offer valuable guidance and practical tips for bootstrappers. By leveraging these support networks and resources, you can gain knowledge, receive feedback, and find encouragement as you navigate the challenges of bootstrapping your startup. Remember that bootstrapping a childcare business requires perseverance and resourcefulness. It may take time to achieve significant growth, but a commitment to providing quality care and careful financial management can lead to long-term success. Need more help? Visit www.crisairenm.org to find our contact information. Sign up for coaching, Crisair New Mexico provider resources, ECECD recommended tools to help build your business, and more. All resources are available in English and Spanish.